'Tis the next season, 1 month away, and I'm already telling you what to wear for that. This is classed up, crisp and sexy. Lipstick is a note, so is Rose and Oud, but it beats Siren Red when you get close. Beast mode is on. It's Wesker. Brandon, therapeutic fragrance, chasing the best of the best. Subscribe, spray on. These guys aren't even on Fragrantica yet. Remember that Black Friday sale I talked about? These were the ones. Over at Sealed Essence, I had to call up my buddy Nas. And after Eau de Mystique, there's no way I could be without these. Just check this out. Extrait de Perfume, 179.50 ml, 2020. I mean, I took a chance. I kind of knew by the notes. 80 feminine, 20 masculine. Luckily, I don't believe in unisex. Date fragrance all day, all night for this. When I say date, I mean, it's not boozy, but it's drunken. If you know what I mean. Drunken Thai noodles, just drenched and soaked with flavor and just condensed red. Remember red? We're using that a lot with this one. Right from the cap. Extra Eau de Mystique, same thing. You spray this on. I wore this last night. Brandon, don't want to spray it on video because I got to wear something else today, and this will overpower it for over 12 hours. Wesker does not mess around. I have worn this 5 times, and this will be for my date occasions. Some notes included in this: red grapes, ylang, pink grapefruit, raspberries, rose, Damask Rose, orris, blackcurrant, caramel, leather, vanilla, agarwood, tobacco leaves, and lipstick. Let's break it down. Let's get into it a bit. This one is crazed up crazy. It's such a strong, sharp, sexy, balsamic DNA, not for the faint of heart. One of those that takes a personality to wear. When you go for the crazy, daring shades of makeup, that's what will accompany it. Flamboyant suit, loud clothes. This is a perfume that'll hold up to that. Juicy, come after you, owning the room type of material. All right. The luscious red comes out in the form of fruit, messy, juicy fruit. That's what I have. It's strong, balsamic, with the ylang anchoring it. So it's still got this ylang floral, but this just squirty, juicy red mess on top. That red currant so strong, that raspberry, not like a raspberry. You see tobacco leaves in raspberry, not like a Tom Ford raspberry. The raspberry note is an accord in this. If it didn't say raspberry, I personally wouldn't be able to pick it out. Since it's said in the notes, I can pick it out with my nose kind of thing. That's why I'm really emphasizing the juicy red fruit with those two really coming forward. The rose is even a background player. That red blast is so strong and just gives it another crank up, like amplifies the red just a bit more. The red rose does. The bottle perfectly chosen, color, paint job for what's in the juice. As soon as you smell it, the bottle makes sense. Red by Giorgio Beverly Hills was one of the first perfumes I ever fell in love with. Haven't told that story, hinted about it in a couple early videos. I was like 14, and it was like the first perfume that changed a lot of things for me. This is like that. It's back to that 80s powerhouse punch that is just missing in stuff that you buy on FragranceNet. It's just powerful perfume. Not meant to spray on every 3 hours at 7 to 9 sprays. You spray 3 sprays, and I mean, you're set to go. I smelled it on my pillow the next morning, when I went to bed the next night. I mean, it's powerful juice. It gets the red gets toned, darkened just a bit with the blackcurrant, like a little bit up to maroon levels. And you get an aromatic of amber. Amber is no base here. It's now an aromatic above this juicy red mess of love underneath that never softens. But there are silky touches on top in the form of amber, the tobacco leaves, the vanilla, and the agarwood are just aromatics above. They're usually the base holding the fragrance together. These are just aromatics above on that. The black leather, it's a black leather. We're talking like laced black leather barely on the skin. Again, it's just layered in there a bit. I would not call this a leather fragrance. It's just an aromatic note on top of this huge, juicy red accord. Sexy accord. If we want to call it lipstick, let's call it lipstick. There is a feint of powder on it. I wouldn't by no means call it a powdery fragrance. I'd call it a wet lipstick, balsamic, just sharp lipstick. Definitely red. If you've been looking for something to get your woman, Valentine's Day, I opened with that a month away. I mean, if I smelled this, my head would turn. I would have to find who was wearing something like this. It's that powerful of a nose twang that no doubt I'd be turning my head to find out who was wearing this stuff. Yeah. I think with my nose, it's crazy, but it's that powerful of a scent. The dry down, again, vanilla amber is there as an aromatic, kind of the agarwood, kind of the leather, but that sharp, juicy twang is really what it dries down to for a long time. So, and you can smell it from the bottle. When you get a sample, you can smell it. If you like that and want that, that's what you're going to get for the entire wearing. Everything else will just be these aromatics that are beautiful while you wear it. Strong and evoke passion, if you will. Sexiness for sure. Sticky fun, meant for very specific occasions. This will set the mood. Overall, an ultimate date fragrance that I haven't smelled this strong since the 80s. Scoring Wesker's Deviant. I seem to only say the title here. I don't know if I said it above or not. Experience 13 out of 15. Branding originality 5.5. Projection 5.5. Longevity 5.5. 18 out of 20 for composition. Ingredients and the price 23.25. Strong stuff. Top 10. Heart 4. And the base 9 out of 10. 92. Another bottle worthy. I have so many that I'm reviewing. Yes, they're all bottle worthy because I'm skipping everything else. I have over 100 fragrances that I started saving from last. I call it Lucky Scent Sample. I got like 10 docs opened that I meant to do like eight to 9 reviews like I was doing last year in that don't make the bottle worthy. I just don't have time to get to them because those take a lot longer to get to because there's so many versus just focusing in depth on one. That's why there's so many bottle worthies. Where? Come on. Date night, Valentines. If you're a woman, when you want to take the power pose in a room, how about that one? I would wear this on a couple's night out easily for date night. Not warmer weather for me personally. I see some women pulling it off. I see them wear strong fragrances in the summer, but no way. I don't think obviously I'm going to test it as a reviewer. It's going to be a scary day, but I'm scared of that day right now. I don't see me wearing it in warmer weather. Who do I see wearing this one? I tried to get this out of my mind. Couldn't. Elizabeth Taylor. I think she is known for signature scent, but I mean, I just can't get her, that kind of personality out of my mind with this fragrance. How many sprays? 1 to 3. Be careful. Beast. Over 2 foot of projection. Long-tailed sillage. You'll own a room. Literally, I mean, my limit's like under 6. barely under 8 over 8. This is all the way over 8 and more. 12-hour fragrance. It's nuts. Wesker is nuts. He's putting out some strong, strong juice. Be blessed.